Hey, welcome to Primal Sear. I'm Rodney. Today I'm going to be smoking up some ribs on the Weber Sear wood. These aren't just any ribs, they are Memphis and May back-to-back Grand Champion ribs. So check it out. Hey, I've got 3 racks of St. Louis style spare ribs here. I'm going to do the Heath Riles. I'm going to try to replicate Heath Riles, right? So he won Memphis and May back to back. I've got all his seasonings here. I got his butter, bath, and wrap. I got his barbecue sauces, his glaze, and his seasoning here. And I'm going to recreate the ribs that won Memphis and May back-to-back 2 years in a row, and see just how good these are and see if I can replicate what he does on his video. So again, I've already cleaned the back of these ribs, and I didn't take much time on them. Just peeled off the silver skin and the membrane. I do that. Best way for me is paper towel. If you know a different way, put it down in the comments. But I'm going to go ahead and start getting these seasoned up. And he uses a binder first. So we're going to go with the binder of mustard. Now, he says that there's a lot of folks out there that give him grief on the mustard. You know, I'm not no championship rib expert, but I'm going to follow what he said to do. So I'm going to do the mustard first. I don't know. I took that glove off, but we'll go ahead and I did it to do the mustard. So let's do the mustard on this. And I'm going to show you one. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'm going to show you one. And we're going to just rub that mustard in. You don't need a whole bunch, he said. Get both sides of it. And then he goes down with the first one is what he calls the, get it all in here, jalapeno garlic, right? So this is the first one he puts down. So we're going to put this down. It's a garlic rub with jalapeno, garlic, obviously. Let's see what else it has in it. It's got some sugar, salt, jalapeno pepper powder, and dehydrated garlic, and then it says spices. So some of his secret sauce here. So I'm going to try and do this left-handed. I should have probably took the right-hand glove off, but we'll give it a shot here. So I'm going to go kind of high up here, and he said put a medium coat on it. Smells good. I'm going to push it down in. Now I got these ribs at Costco. It was a 3-pack, so I'm going to smoke 3 racks of ribs today. I'm doing it on the Weber Sear wood. He does it at 300 degrees. I've done some ribs a long time ago in a barrel smoker that my buddy let me borrow. It was a Gateway smoker. Actually, it was for a church competition. I won, but I'm no rib expert, that's for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and put this on this. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put the competition is what he puts on next. So put that on there pretty good. This has what looks to be probably paprika in it. Yep. Sugar, salt, paprika. That's where you're getting the red color. spices. You can really smell that's got honey in it. And you can smell that honey. So it's got some pecan nut flavor in it. You can kind of smell that too. So interesting. Get this on here. Go ahead and do the other side. Here's the bad part about, oh, I got to do both on this side. Okay, that's good. That's going to say I probably just wiped all the rub off. So I'm going to do the jalapeno garlic again as the base. It's not wanting to come out very well, and I'm not shaking it very well. Here we go. Or I'm not that coordinated with my left hand. There we go. All right. You see the pepper in it too. It's got pretty good pepper, sized pepper in it, which is good. That'll help that bark. And then I'm gonna come back with this competition rub. Competition rub seems to come out a lot easier. There we go. Look at that. All right, 1 down, 2 more to go. So I'm gonna flip this over onto the rack. I'm gonna get the other one. So I'm not gonna bore you here with this. Once I get done, I'll come back and then we'll get them out on the grill. So let me get this other 2 racks seasoned up and we'll get them out there. All right, so I forgot to put the mustard down. Don't forget to put the mustard down. I already put the seasoning on that other side. It seemed like it adhered okay, but I forgot to put the mustard down on that other one. So don't forget the mustard if you want to use it. All right, I've got these ribs all seasoned up, ready to go on. They smell really good right now. So I've got the pellet grill set at 300 degrees, and we're going to cook these at 300 degrees for the first 2 hours, he said. Now, in the video, he did baby backs. These are spares. These are going to be a little bit thinner, so I just need to keep an eye on the time. So, all right, let's get out there and get these on the grill. All right, I'm going to get these on the grill. Again, it's set at 300. I got 3 racks here. We'll put the smallest one up on top. I'm going to try and bunch these up as much as I can. And since this is a pellet grill, it's kind of more direct than kind of an indirect. I'm probably going to come out and rotate these every, 30 minutes. So these are supposed to go for about 2 hours. And I'm trying to just make this nice and bunched up a little bit. I'm using hickory pellets today. I didn't have the hickory royal oak that he calls out in the video, but all right, we're going to close it down. Come back in about a couple hours. We'll get the sauce mixed up here in just a moment. Okay, these ribs have been on an hour. Let's check them out. All right, they're starting to get that real dry, like he's saying, on the, on the rub. We want it to be real dry. I'm going to rotate these just because of height and location. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up and put it on here. I'm going to move this one forward. And I'm going to take this one, put it in the back. put this one on top. All right, they're looking good. They're starting to get that nice color on there. Nice bark color. Got a little pooling up here. That's okay, that'll go away. They're looking good so far. Another hour. Hey, okay, now it's time to make the butter bath, and let's get the sauces mixed up as well. So this is Heath Riles barbecue grilling butter bath and wrap. It's got some brown sugar, honey powder. It's also got some butter, natural butter flavor, etc. in it. So some sriracha powder in there. So that's and some cayenne. So that's interesting. So this is it's actually 1/4 cup for every rib or every slab of ribs. And then it's 3/4 cup of liquid. I'm using apple juice. So I got 3 ribs, so I got 2 1/4 cups of apple juice, and I dumped in 3 3/4 cups, or 3/4 a cup of butter bath into this here, and I mixed it up with this whisk. I don't have a shaker like he uses, but you can kind of see what it looks like. This is what I'll be using to put on there. And then the sauce, it's going to be a 1/2 cup of each, and then 1/4 cup of the excuse me, habanero glaze here. So the apple habanero. So I'm just going to measure out a 1/2 cup real quick of each. There's a 1/2 cup. This is the sweet barbecue sauce, and then a 1/2 cup of the competition barbecue sauce. Now, looked at the ingredients in these, and this one's a little bit more runny, and you can see it's not as thick as the other one. They're both ketchup based. So get all that in there. They're both ketchup based. They both have brown sugar, I believe, in it. Spices, obviously, he's going to have spices in there. One's got a little bit more, it looks like it's got a little bit more vinegar in it, brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, regular vinegar, molasses. And that was the competition one, which is a little bit more runny. Doesn't taste bad, that's for sure. And then this one's got, again, brown sugar, ketchup. It's got some honey in it. That's probably why it's thicker, is the honey. It's got some paprika, garlic, and a bunch of other seasonings in there. Then this is the apple habanero barbecue glaze, and this has got sugar water, apple juice, concentrate, distilled vinegar, and then habanero powder and some other stuff in there too. So this will be a 1/4 cup of this. Get that out there, 1/4 cup, right there. Get that in there. And that's probably going to be plenty for those 3 racks of ribs. We'll give that a stir here. Give it a mix. And then I'm gonna taste it, see how it tastes. Oh, that's pretty good. And then we got a little tangy heat at the end, not much. I'm gonna give it another shot here, just another little taste of. That's not bad. So we'll use this. We'll get the ribs done. They got another 45 minutes or so before wrapping. We'll get them wrapped up and put the butter bath on them. And so we'll get it wrapped up here in just a moment. So stick with me. Okay, it's been 2 hours. Let's get these things off, take a look at them, and get them wrapped. Oh my goodness, look at those things. Look at the color, the mahogany color on those. Take that off. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, we're gonna go, look at that. Okay, we're gonna go fat, meat side down, right? So I portioned all that butter bath out. This is a 3/4 of a cup, so we're gonna put that on. I got two layers of foil. Oh wow, you can smell that butter on them. All right, let's close this thing up. 1 more hour. Okay, it's been an hour. Let's check these ribs and see if they're done. Oh, look at all that juice. Look at that. Bones pulling. Ooh. That bone just popped right off right there. Oh yeah, pulling out. Yep, wanting to break through. Yep. Okay, that one's done. Let's check the next one. So now we're gonna let these rest for 30 minutes and we're gonna glaze them, bring them back out here and let them tack up for about 15 minutes. Let's get them inside and let them rest. Okay, these ribs have been sitting here for 30 minutes resting. It's time to get these things glazed up and back out on the grill. So I'll take this out. Take some of the juice off, and then I'm going to glaze the backside, and then he used some of that competition rub back over it. So let me get this glazed up on this side and put that competition rub on, and we'll turn it over and look at the other side. They sure do smell good. They're looking good. Hopefully they'll taste good. I got the fam here tonight, and they'll tell me if they taste good or not. So I'll know that for sure. Here's that dusting. He puts the competition rub back on there. We got this one done. I'm going to flip this over. Look at that rib. Okay. We're going to glaze this side too. Get some sauce on here. All right, put that competition rub on there, just a dusting like you said. I'm going to do the other two. I'm going to put them on the grill, and then I'll show you when they come off the grill, when they're done. Be right back. All right, these ribs are done. They are ready to eat. They look great. Try and do the old Heath Riles shake here. Look at that. Not falling apart, but you can tell that they are tender. So let me give a slice here and see how these ribs are. I'm going to slice this one right down the center. I'm going to cut it right here. See if I'm cutting it very well. Probably need to turn it over so I can see the back side. Go down the rib. There we go. Look at that. Look at the smoke ring on it. Juicy. Look at the juice out of that. That is awesome. Let's give it a taste. Oh man, that is one good rib. I can see why he won Memphis in May 2 years in a row. Oh, flavorful. Like I said, it's not fall off the bone. You have to pull it with your teeth. I didn't put one temp probe in any of these at all whatsoever. So really good. Get out there, give this a shot. I probably got, sorry for all the barbecue sauce around my face. Sorry about that. But get out there, give this a shot. Try it. Thanks for watching. And until next time, we'll see you later.